So it is Thursday morning. I'm doing a weekly weigh-in a day early. I'm actually off tomorrow and all of next week. So the chances are I'll probably have a cheat meal tonight. I'm not gonna go crazy on this vacation like I have before. I'm not gonna dig a big hole for myself that takes 2, 3 weeks to work out of. Giving a lot of thought as to how to manage my diet and try to think of a formula. I can't think of one. Only thing I tell you is in the past where I've basically had fast food like breakfast, lunch, and dinner on my breaks. I'm not doing that. I don't really have a formula. I thought, oh, well, maybe one cheat meal every other day. I don't know. I don't have a formula. What I'm not going to do is binge, and what I'm going to continue to do is what I've been doing, which is weighing myself every morning. So, I followed the pattern. I was 240, whatever I was last week. I don't exactly remember. I think 247.8, and I see my weight has come down every single day. So it's pretty much what I figured. My weight balloons up. I was 257 on Saturday, or maybe Sunday, and then my weight has come down every day since. And I figured that was pretty much the pattern. So it's like I dig this hole for myself and work my way out of it. I have not been weighing myself during the week, so I had no idea how much I weighed coming out of the weekend, but I'm gonna make some adjustments my to my cheat meals going forward. I may put some boundaries on them. I don't know. I've been fairly successful with what I've been doing, so part of me is like, don't have too much of a knee-jerk reaction. I think most of the reason why I've been flat this quarter is my overall diet. I have not been disciplined in. I dug myself a hole. I pretty much gained 10 pounds on those 2 weeks I was off. So, to be 247, 248 right now, I did in fact lose 13 pounds this quarter, but I've pretty much been flat for all of February and March. And part of that is just due to just, priority shifting. Had a very high stress couple of months and didn't necessarily have the same amount of time as I would have liked to have had to dedicate, and also just was distracted. It wasn't necessarily the priority because my priorities were elsewhere, but I'm really going to refocus in Q2. And that starts with me not coming out of next week, being in the 260. So, not sure how much I'm going to work out. I've taken a couple of days off. My back is really, really hurting. So I haven't run or lifted. I really wanted to run, 25 miles this week. I wanted to get through my whole routine. I did my biceps and triceps, hoping in another day or two my back would feel better. I didn't want to squat and put weight on my back. And I definitely didn't want to do back and like do deadlifts and back extensions. So didn't do those routines. But been very disciplined with my diet this week. So I've been back on it. And the stress definitely was pushing me to eat, and I'm happy that I did not. I did not pig out. I did not binge, and I've had very strong temptations to do so every day. I mean, I'm a stress eater, so very proud of myself for fighting those urges every day this week. I wanted to eat junk, and I did not. So I'm gonna give myself credit for not doing something. It's easy to beat myself up when I do something, but I'm gonna give myself credit for fighting the urges through all of the stress. So that being said, let's step on the scale and see where I am. So just got off my shiny new scale, which I realized last week I never put on camera. This thing actually flashes everything across the screen once and then shuts off immediately. So no more screenshots, but just wanted to get the scale on there so you can see the new scale. Here are my results from today. So exactly flat to what I was a week ago. Down 2.5 pounds versus yesterday. Body fat is 29.3%. Skeletal muscle mass is 92.6 pounds. Bone mass 14.3 pounds. And body water is 51.6. So comparing that to the 7 days, I have been weighing myself daily, so you can see the trend for the week. I come in, weigh myself, and then you see it goes up and up over the weekend with my cheat meals, and then it's a progression downward. I had cheat meals Friday and Saturday, um, and so you can see the trend. And I figured this was the case, and that was why I got this scale to start tracking every day. Everything uploads um, automatically, but you can see my average weight for the week is 252 pounds because of this trend. I keep catching myself on the tail end of this. Average body fat is 93%, 29.3%. Average BMI hasn't moved all that much, but I mean, you can see throughout the week, there's a 247 just now, it was 250 yesterday, 252. Like, there's just this trend. Last Friday, you can see the 247.8. Had a cheat meal Friday night, then had a cheat meal Saturday night. And so I essentially gained 9 pounds from those two cheat meals. All of that isn't like pure weight. Some of it is waste in my system. I mean, my body doesn't store every single ounce of everything I eat because you can't burn 10 pounds in a week like that. But I mean, I was curious as to what the trend was, and now I see it. And so that's why I say, I'm not sure if I want to make dramatic adjustments. I think I am though. For one, I'm thinking about spreading out my cheat meals between Thursday and Saturday, just so they're not back to back. And those would also be the days where I do my long runs to try to counterbalance those. And do keep in mind, I've barely run this week. I've only lifted one time. My back is really sore from something. I'm not sure what it was, but something last week. I think I just went on, honestly, I think it was Monday. I went on a run and I didn't have any issues. And when I came back, my back was hurting. I think it was that run Monday. I think it was tender. Like, it was somewhat sore. Like, I felt something. But that run, really set something off in my lower back. So I decided, I kept taking it day by day. I did my biceps and triceps on Monday. And I just thought to myself, what, I will, no, I ran on Sunday, not Monday. All I did was arms Monday. So I put the video up for that, thinking, that wouldn't put any stress on my back. And I had hoped to run Tuesday and just moving around. I mean, my back is really sore right now. And certain movements, like if I bend over to pick something up, it really hurts. So I just kept taking it day by day. I decided yesterday to take off until at least Monday. So this has all been reliant on my diet. I have fasted my 3 days. I fasted Sunday, Monday, and yesterday. I typically do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I knew I wasn't going to fast tomorrow. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to be 80 degrees. So I hope to have lunch with my wife at a restaurant tomorrow. And this is what I say, I'm not going to kill myself over the break in terms of what I eat, but what I'm not going to do is just binge and lose my mind. So got to figure out a plan. I'll just take it day by day and I'll keep weighing myself daily. And I'm sure that will keep me in check. But I do feel like I probably need to make some adjustments moving forward with my diet. I just don't want to have a knee-jerk reaction, especially considering I've not been able to work out and I'm still maintaining my weight. But I'll figure something out. But a lot of rambling today, but I also just kind of wanted to explain the methodology with the new scale and the daily weigh-ins. And I plan to keep this up through the end of Q2. And I plan to add accountability because I don't know that I would have been so disciplined with my diet with all the stress if I were not weighing myself every day and seeing 257. Because when I don't know, it's like I just think I'm 247 the whole time. And seeing 257 on Sunday morning was very eye-opening. So, I'll give it some thought. Probably no weigh-in next week. Probably won't be a video till the week after next. Unless if my back heals, I'll do some light working out next week. But I do plan to enjoy my vacation. It's been a very, very stressful Q1. Hoping for a much better Q2. I'm going to be locked in on that 230 by July 1st. Triathlon training next quarter. I have the New York City Triathlon July 11th. So I'm going to start swimming, going to start biking. So all in all, just considering I couldn't work out, I'm gonna call this a good week. And heading into break, I maintained under 250 for the whole quarter. So while I didn't make progress, I didn't backslide. So I'm gonna consider that a success. But in Q2, I am gonna start making a push to start moving forward and start getting my weight down again. So I'm gonna enjoy my vacation. May see you next week, may not. If my back's not feeling better, I'm not gonna work out. So for now, Fareed Fitness signing off.